Hello, and thank you for letting me speak this evening. My name is Yoni Asher, and my wife and two daughters are currently got abducted, taken to Gaza. On the morning on Saturday, the October 7th, my family went to visit my mother-in-law, my wife and two daughters in a kibbutz near Oz. And I wasn't with them. I was back in our house, about 100 kilometers from there. And at the morning, my wife called me. She told me that they are locked down in the safe room, the security room, hearing missiles, hearing gunshots. And after about a few seconds, she told me that people entered the house and she hearing them. And at that point, we suggested that maybe she will disconnect the phone because we didn't want to risk her, and we did. That was our last call, in fact. And I knew that she and my mother-in-law and her spouse in the safe room. Later on, I tried to reach her, couldn't get to her or my mother-in-law. There was a big mess all around and a lot of phone calls trying to get information. Later on, I tracked her mobile phone using the Gmail app on my laptop, which was open. So I discovered that her mobile phone appeared inside Gaza at that point. And not much longer afterwards, I saw the video 9 seconds long, which is I recognized my wife and two daughters. You can see on this video my wife getting covered on her head by one of the people that kidnapped them. And you can see my older daughter, Raz, with a purple dress, the yellow gold hair. I also recognized my mother-in-law on that same video. They were on some kind of vehicle, screaming Allahu Akbar all around. And that's how I found out that they were abducted. It was about noon at 3 p.m. And it's after a few nerve-wracking hours of trying to get them, trying to get information. And when I saw that video, I knew for sure that they were abducted. And many people lately ask me to describe what did you felt? Is it the most common question? How did you feel? Well, I obviously didn't find the words, but the closest description that I can tell you in words is that I stand right now and I saw the gates of hell opening up in front of me. And I'm without any member of my family. Right now, my wife and two little beautiful babies are everything I got. They are my whole world. And it's either live or die for me right now. And I will do whatever it takes to fight for their lives, to return them to me, to find out what happened to them. They are only babies. They are abducted and probably held. I don't know. I hope. I don't know in what conditions. But I don't know whether they are cold, whether they are hungry. My little girl has a breathing problem, and I think maybe if she's underground, that could be damaging to her. My wife and older daughter also have some kind of medical condition that they need treatment. I went to their doctor and got all the documents of it. And it's a situation where there is no time. The time is yesterday. Little babies cannot hold much longer in captivity. This is not a regular situation. This is more than emergency. This is more than urgent. These are no soldiers or not a grown-ups. Those are babies, and we don't know what is their condition. And the thoughts as a father is quite of a range of thoughts, from whether they're alive until whether they are cold or eating or scared. but it's not, there are not enough words anyway to describe my feeling as a father. So the message that is important to me to say, first of all, I want to tell my condolences to all of the other families, and I feel their sorrow, and I hear the stories, and I am hurt for all of the people of Israel, because it's a national tragedy, and I hear in cases, and all of this information get to me during my own private personal disaster, and it is making the disaster only bigger, because these are my friends, these are my family. Beyond my own nuclear family, there are people in the kibbutz I know, people that been on my wedding, an entire family got killed. Those people were at my wedding, I know them. The tragedy is too big to even describe in words. And like I told you, anyone, any organization, any official body, or a diplomat, or it doesn't matter to me at that point. I will do it by any means, and I will use whatever I can to fight for their return. And they are also have German citizenship, my mother-in-law and my wife. So right now there are 3 generations, grandmother, wife, mother, and her daughters, that are all the granddaughters of the great grandma just passed away a few months ago, Tirza, which was a Holocaust survivor who speaks German fluently and lived here in Israel. And I'm glad she didn't get to see her daughter and her granddaughter and their daughters in this situation. And I can only hope and pray that they will come back to me, because without my family, there is no point for me to live. And that's why I say here that I got nothing to lose, and by any means, I will fight for their return. And I appreciate that you letting me speak here today, and all of the efforts, and thank you.